Dun, dun, dun. Kate Beckinsale. Nice to see you, Kate.
Nice to see you.
So have you learned a Transylvania accent?
I had this extremely posh education, went to Oxford and studied Russian and French, which has been of no use to me in my career.
Until now.
Yeah,
That's great. So, but did you work with a dialect coach as well?
I did, but I actually, because I can write in the Russian alphabet, I actually wrote all my lines out in the Russian alphabet,
Oh my God,
which made it really easy.
She's beautiful and brilliant. We hate her. All right, let me ask you a little bit about this role, because as I mentioned, in Underworld you played a vampire, and now you play a sexy, dark chick from Transylvania who's a princess, and I guess the vampires are after her, right?
Yeah.
So are these dark roles, clearly they're appealing to you, and I'm just wondering why.
Funnily enough, I've been asked, did you grow up on horror movies? I was such a nervous child. I was led out of Bambi, completely traumatized.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people were. I don't know what Walt Disney was thinking when they
Terrible.
killed Bambi's mother.
I still haven't seen The Lion King to this day.
Really?
Yes, I know I'll never get over it. So it wasn't a big thing for me at all. And then I quite fancied seeing if I could pull off some of the action stuff in Underworld. And then this is a very different kind of a part. She's very feminine and very sexy.
But she's also very strong, and I know you've been quoted as saying something along the lines of, I didn't want to be the damsel in distress wearing bra and panties and having a heaving bosom, much to the dismay, by the way, of all your male fans.
There's plenty of heaving bosoms in this movie. I've never seen so many bosoms on screen at once.
Oh, really? Okay, well, good. The movie's going to do brilliantly. But tell me a little bit more about your character, who is a princess, right?
She's a gypsy princess, and her family have made this pact that if they don't kill Dracula, years and hundreds of years it's been going on, none of them will be actually allowed to go into heaven when they die, and she's the last one left. So she's got quite high stakes at the beginning of the film.
And there is tons of action in this movie, right? And lots of special effects, lots of stunts. And you did many of your own stunts, is that right?
I did. I didn't do the ones that I wasn't allowed, like sort of jumping through a plate glass window or anything like that. They didn't really let you do that. But I did do quite a few. And my brothers to this day are amazed.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I was always the girl that tried to get off PE, you know.
Really?
Yeah. I'm sorry, my gym fit isn't clean. I can't do it. So it's funny for them to even just see me running.
Well, was it scary for you? Not only do you run, I mean, you hang from things. These creatures are carrying you away at different points in the movie. I mean, was it scary to actually do some of these stunts? I would think it would be nerve-wracking.
Yeah, sometimes it is. I mean, I remember being suspended sort of 60 feet upside down in a tree, and just as they turned over, the crucifix as part of my costume fell off and sort of plummeted dramatically to the ground, and I did think, oh no, there's a sign, I'm obviously going to die. Yeah, so
But happily
they just slammed me into the tree trunk a few times, and then it was lunch, so...
Anyway, we've got another clip from the movie. Let's take a look, and then we'll talk some more.
It doesn't matter what happens to me. We must save my family.
If you're late, run like hell. Don't be late.
You lucky, lucky girl.
I think I'd do the movie as long as I don't have to kiss Hugh Jackman. Because nobody really wants to have to go through that.
We were just talking about Hugh during the commercial, and I should mention that we both think he's so great. I think all women think he's great. I went to see him in Boy from Oz.
Oh, yeah.
You would not believe the women from like 8 to 88 going crazy over this guy. It
And
was
it's
so funny.
a sweet, nice guy.
Well, that's the
constantly
whole
getting
point.
thong underwear thrown at him. Dealing with it very sensitively.
Well,
probably.
we were just saying if he were a jackass, we wouldn't like him, but he is anything but. And you kept trying to see if he was, in fact, a jerk throughout the movie.
We had a 6-month observation period of Hugh Jackman, which there was a lot of English and Australian people with a mean streak, thinking it has to be too good to be true. He's obviously in diapers or torturing animals
Or doing something terribly kinky in his trailer.
Exactly. And we sort of rifled his cupboards for any kind of tricky equipment and nothing. You'd open the door and you'd find this person with a very buff body, sensitively telling his wife on the phone how much he loved her, eating a very balanced meal without very many carbs in it. You know, it's like, oh, great.
I don't know why. He told me that he was practicing for Boy from Oz while you all were filming this movie. So he'd be in his big cape and his rugged, unshaven face and his hat, and he'd actually have a little little platform, and he'd be tap dancing. And I remember him telling me the director came in and caught him red-handed.
Yeah, the director was a bit challenged by that. Just don't tell anyone that you do that, please. You're supposed to be Bush. Everyone knows now.
Oh, that's so funny. Meanwhile, what else are you working on other than your upcoming nuptials? You're getting married soon,
Getting
right?
married soon, yes.
To your director from Underworld?
Yes. You can only do that once, otherwise it looks bad.
Yeah. Well, let's hope so, right? And what else are you working
I
on?
went right from this movie onto Martin Scorsese's movie called The
Oh, that's right. I cannot wait to see that. Is that finished shooting and everything?
Oh, yes. We finished that last year.
And that's with Leonardo DiCaprio
Kate
as...
Blanchett and Jude Law's Elflin. So it's really lovely.
Oh, that's so exciting, and a nice change of pace, certainly, after Van Helsing.
Not so many stunts.
Yeah. Well, Kate, it's so great to see you. Good luck on your marriage and everything else. And thanks for coming in this morning. And we'll be back with more of Today.